sure to check out Agelessgeeks for your figures and collectibles. This video and YouTube channel is rated PG-13, so that means this channel is not for anyone under the age of 13.
So what is going on, my fellow collectors? How is everybody doing today? Daredevil19 here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Revoltech Amazing Yamaguchi My Hero Academia IZUKU Midoriya. So let's get into it right away and take a quick look at this awesome looking box here. So as you can see here, we do get the basic style box when it comes to Amazing Yamaguchi, but I definitely do dig the design and colors to this box here. So we do get the window right there in the front of the box. On the top left, does say Figure Complex Amazing Yamaguchi powered by Revoltech. We do get a very cool image of the Deku figure. It says IZUKU Midoriya and then My Hero Academia. And then the bottom of the box here, we do get the barcode of blah 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 stuff and an image from the series. There is the top of the box, pretty cool looking. The one side, more images of the figure. The other side, another image of the figure. And in the back, does show a bunch of really dope poses you can get Deku into, along with pretty much all of his accessories. But anyway, that is the packaging. Let's get this figure open to take a closer look at what might possibly be the best Midoriya figure in 6-inch scale form. So let's get it open and find out. Alrighty, taking a closer detailed look at Midoriya here, and Revoltech did a really nice job with the figure. Is it perfect? No. Do I like it better than Figma? Hell yeah, I do. I do have two issues or complaints about the figure. My main issue, this was right off the bat and pretty much right out the package. The swivel at the thigh on mine is just super loose, and I noticed this a lot with Revoltech. That's not cool, man, especially with the price point. You should not have a joint so loose like that, especially fresh out of the box, man. So you can't really put them in certain types of poses because of that issue right there. So definitely not happy about that. But getting that out of the way, the head sculpt I think looks great. I know a lot of people were saying the head sculpt looks too small or something like that. Yeah, it is, because their heads are a bit bigger compared to their bodies, but I do prefer this one, like I said, over the Figma one. The hair sculpt looks beautiful. I love the way they did the black and the green. The black's mainly on the bottom of the hair, and then the top is pretty much green, and it is a bit sharp, so be careful of that, but really great job with the paint and sculpt detail on the hair there. I really like the way that turned out. And the face sculpt looks like Midoriya, and I do like how we have the interchangeable eyes as well. And then we do get the mask here, which I believe is pegged in. Yeah, it's pegged into the back. It's on a ball peg, so you can kind of move it a little bit. But the mask turned out fine. Hopefully he gets rid of that soon, which I don't think he really wears it too much in the anime. I don't know about the manga, though. But the torso here looks fine. The black lines are sculpted on there, and we get a few sculpted wrinkles on the torso as well. And the paint's nice and clean where the green meets the black. And then for the beige piece, nice clean paintwork on that as well. The back looks fine. Do get a peg hole back there. The belt and crotch piece is a separate piece. And then the belt is also on a swivel, so the pouches get out of the way when you articulate the figure. But the pouches look fine. I like how they painted the buckle black. And then the arms here look pretty good too. We do get those gloves that this girl made them. I forgot her name. She has like the Target pupils, but she usually makes all types of stuff. So we do have this on Midoriya, and this is more Season 3-4 Midoriya, so I do like that Revoltech did make a more updated version of Midoriya here. And then for the pants here, I do like the sculpted wrinkles on the green there. And then we do get the pieces that same girl made them, but for his legs. We do get a little bit of sculpted wrinkles on them, as you can see there. A couple peg holes as well. And then I like the way they did his shoes. They're two separate pieces, and it blends in pretty good though. But I do like the way the shoes look around here. That looks really cool, man. Really do dig that. And the bottom of them, we get some pretty damn cool sculpted treads there and some peg holes. So overall, Revoltech is definitely getting better when it comes to the detail and just putting the figure in a basic standing pose. It looks great. They're getting much better at blending their joints in with their figures. I said that about their Harley Quinn, and they did an even better job, or just as good of a job, with Midoriya here. It doesn't look all wonky with all the joints popping out everywhere and making it just look disproportioned. So they're definitely getting much better at that as well. But anyway, let's continue on. Moving on to the accessories, Deku is included with a really good amount of stuff. So what we do get here first and foremost, we do get 2 Revoltech stands. So we do get 2 bases, 2 arms, and then we do get 2 clamps as well. So we do get 2 of those, and then we do get these word bubbles. So we do get 2 smash ones, which is pretty cool. And then we do get the thinking one here, where he's like thinking all crazily. And then we do get this piece here, which connects to the stand, and then you just slide these right in it, which is pretty cool. So we do get all that stuff, and then we do get 2 interchangeable hair pieces, and then 3 alternate faces. And starting on the left there, we do get the basic stern looking face, which is the one that does come on the figure out of the packaging. Then in the middle, we do get the angry teeth gritted face, and then all the way on the left, we do get the kind of happy face or just opened mouth face. And I think they did an awesome job on all 3 faces, and they're pretty simple to swap out. I'll show you how to do that in a second. Then we do get the interchangeable hair piece here. It is the same hair piece, it just has the green electricity coming out of it, and I'll show you how to swap all of these right now. And swapping the faces and the front of the hair is pretty simple and basic when it comes to Revoltech. So all you do is just pull the front of the hair off, and then for the face, just unpeg that, take whichever face you want, peg that on. Now you can either, whichever hair you want to use, the regular one, just either peg that in, or the one with the green lightning effects, you could peg that one in, and then there you go, as simple as that. One thing you do have to be cautious of sometimes when you articulate the figure around, I noticed this on mine, I don't know if everybody's going to have the issue, but sometimes the eyes do tend to pop out or unpeg, and you have to repeg them back in. Sometimes the face likes to pop off as well, so just be cautious of that. So we do get that stuff, and then we also get, and counting the eyes already on the faces, we do get a total of 9 interchangeable eyes. Then we also get a tool to swap the eyes out, and then we do get his notebook and his pen. Alright, so on the basic face, the first set of eyes we get for this one is he's looking straight ahead, so we do get those. And then on the angry teeth gritted face, we do get eyes where he's looking off to the right. And these eyes, compared to these, are shaped a little bit differently. As you can see, these ones are a little wider compared to these there. And then on the open mouth face, we get eyes that are looking off to the left there. And these eyes are both the same, so you can use each eyes with either one of these faces here. And then for the eyes that aren't on the faces already, so for the angry face, we do get 4 more sets of eyes here, and then for the regular basic face and then the open mouth face, we get these 2 extra eyes. So for the angry face here, we do get eyes looking off to the left and upward, and then we do get some eyes just looking off to the left regularly. Then we do get some eyes looking off to the right and kind of down, and then we do get eyes that are looking straight ahead. Then for the basic stern face and the open mouth face, we do get eyes looking off to the left but looking down, and then we do get like the I drank too much coffee eyes there. And then we do get a pen, which turned out really good. I really dig the way that pen turned out. And then we also do get his notebook here, and this turned out really nice. I forgot this hero's name. It's the first hero he sees when you watch episode 1, and then there's the other side of the notebook there. And he does grip onto that fine with the one gripping hand he is included with. And let me show you how to swap the eyes out with that tool right now quickly. And swapping the eyes isn't too difficult, so you just got to take the face off, and they just peg in right here. So what I do, I just kind of poke the eyes until they peg out. And then there you go, they peg right out there, and then take whichever eyes you would like to put on Midoriya, and then just push it all the way to make sure it's fully on there, and then just peg the face and the hair back on the figure there, and then there you go, as simple as that to swap the interchangeable eyes. 12 different effect pieces, so we do get 4 of each one of these effects here, and these are like the basic ones, so we do get the most of these effects. As you can see, they're pretty much the same almost, they're just flipped, as you can see there, but they look pretty good. It does look like electricity, so I dig the way these turn out. You can see it as green translucent plastic. So we do get
4 of those and 4 of these, so a total of 8. And then we do get these smaller ones here, and we get a pair of each of these. So we do get 2 of the pink ones, and then 2 of the green ones. And these look just as good as the other ones there. Pink translucent plastic and a green translucent plastic. You can see the pegs on all of them right there. And I'll show you where you could peg these into Midoriya right now real quickly. So I've counted a total of 8 peg holes. So we do have 1 on each fist. And then we do have 1 on each tricep. Then we do have 1 on each calf. And then we do have 1 on the bottom of each foot there. And all you got to do is just peg them in. All these effects do have the pegs on them. So just peg whichever one you want in there. And say you want to put one on the tricep, you can. Or if you want him doing his kicking moves, you just peg these down there instead. So definitely pretty cool effects that they added with Midoriya here. And then you could have the hair sculpt, or the interchangeable hair sculpt with the green electricity effects. So we do get that stuff, and then we finally get 8 alternate hands. And starting on the top right here, we do get a pair of fists, of course, which do come on the figure out of the packaging. And you can see the peg holes on the sides of the palms there. Then we do get a pair of booger flicking hands. Now we do get the regular flicking hands for when he uses his ability. And then we do get a pair of open type hands. And then we do get a right pen holding hand and then a left notebook holding hand. And he does grip onto the notebook and pen really well with these hands actually. But we get some great sculpt detail throughout all 8 hands. And it looks like they all were painted that beige whitish color, but they are pretty simple to swap out as well. And like what Daredevil 19 always says, that's a good thing, because you don't want to risk breaking a wrist joint on your new amazing Yamaguchi Midoriya figure. But anyway, that is all the awesome accessories included with Midoriya. Let's keep moving on with the rest of the review, shall we? Now for the height of Deku to the very top of his head, it looks like he's around 5 inches and 1/4 of an inch tall. Then to the very top of his hair, he seems to be a little bit over 5.5 inches tall. And then here he is compared to the Figma Bakugo, the Figma Midoriya, the McFarlane Toys Todoroki, and the McFarlane Toys Maito. And as you can see, this Midoriya definitely does not scale with Todoroki. I don't know what the hell McFarlane Toys was thinking making Todoroki this damn tall. He's almost as tall as All Might. But you can make this Midoriya work with the McFarlane Toys All Might, and you can make it work with the Figma My Hero line as well. And then here he is compared to the Dasen model Saitama, the Dasen model Kenshin Himura, the SH Figuarts Kakashi, and the Variable Action Heroes pre-time skip Monkey D. Luffy. And then here he is compared to the Storm Collectibles Sector, the Marvel Legends Retro Series Deadpool, the Mephix Justice League Batman, and the Figma Black Swordsman Guts. And then here he is compared to the SH Figuarts Awakened Warrior Super Saiyan Goku and the Mezco 112 Deadpool. Anyway, there's some quick comparisons. Let's keep moving on with the rest of the review. So now for the articulation, and when it comes to Amazing Yamaguchi Revoltech, this is where they definitely shine. So as I mentioned, the mask is on a ball peg. The head here is on a barbell type joint. It's very odd the way they did it, because you could pull the head up and then give him an extremely long giraffe neck. But believe me, it does help with poses. As you can see right there, it pegs into the back of his hair, and it pegs in back there. So it's kind of like a shifting type joint, as well as being ball pegs and being able to move it around as well. And then the lower neck is a separate joint also. So I do like the way they did that. It just looks crazy like that. That's his ability. He's Luffy now, super stretchy. But it does help out having the joint like that. So Midoriya can pretty much look down all the way, but yes, it's going to look a bit odd if you look at it from the back, and it kind of looks a little weird like that also. Alright, so without doing it with the lower neck, he can look down pretty good. And then without pulling that joint up, he looks up about that much. If you pull the joint up more, you can get him to look all the way up, which is definitely cool. You do get very nice pivot without pulling the joint out of there. And Harley Quinn did have a similar joint at her upper neck as well. Then you do get swivel at the upper and the lower neck. But you can get some great articulation out of that joint there. Do like how they're doing that, actually. Then we do get a torso and a waist joint, which I believe are ball pegs. And with both joints, crunches forward pretty much 90 degrees. You see a little bit of a gap there on the back, though. And then goes back really well with both joints also. And then for the pivot at both joints, excellent pivot, man. So you're going to be able to get this dude in pretty much any type of poses. Then we do get like a swivel back here on the pouches, so it does get out of the way of the articulation. Then the shoulder joints, I believe it's the basic Revoltech joint there, but they hit it really well, so definitely got to give it to them for that. But you do kind of get like a butterfly type joint with how that moves there. Then the arms do go out to the sides, about 90 degrees. They do go up and down. We do not have true bicep swivel. You could use it at the shoulder, or you could use it at the elbow joint there, because it does swivel where it connects into the bicep and where it connects into the forearm. And the joint pretty much, well, it bends in a bit more than 90 degrees, so that is definitely good. Then we do have a ball hinge on the wrist, so that does swivel and hinges back and forth. And this piece on the wrist, you could swivel around because it is a separate piece there. Whoops, that's another annoying issue. His face and eyeballs like to pop off, which I probably mentioned already. Now for the legs here, Midoriya with the leg joint kicks forward about 90 degrees at the hip, goes to the back a tiny bit, and then we do get those angled swivel joints. But as I mentioned before, my left one is so horribly loose, it's not even cool, man. But let's see if he can Van Damme it, which I'm pretty sure, god damn it, stop popping off, right leg. You can pretty much get him to Van Damme it, combining both the joints there, so that is definitely good. And then we do get a double joint at the knee, so we do have the ball hinge, and then we do have the ball peg that connects into the calf right there. But you can get his knees to pretty much bend all the way back, and then the joint does move around a little bit where it connects into the lower leg right there, so that's definitely cool. And it can swivel there as well. Then for the ankles, they do swivel, they hinge up a tiny bit, hinge down really well, and then you get an excellent 90-degree bend ankle pivot. And like I said, I like the way they did their ankle joints with Midoriya here. And then we do have a crazy toe hinge, which works pretty well also. So overall, his articulation definitely kicks ass. My biggest complaint and issue with the figure, as I mentioned a couple times, is that left upper thigh swivel. That thing is so horribly loose, and I notice this a lot with amazing Yamaguchi figures, and it's pretty disappointing because then it prevents you from putting your figure in certain poses. But besides that flaw right there, you're going to be able to get this Midoriya into any type of Deku / Midoriya like poses, or Detroit Smash type poses, and I'm about to show you some of those poses right about now. But anyway, that is my review of the Revoltech Amazing Yamaguchi Midoriya. Hope you enjoyed it. If I had to rate this figure with detail, I'd give it an 8.5. Articulation, I'd have to give it a perfect 10. Accessories, I'd also give it a 10. And then the overall quality, I would have to give it an even 7. If you would like to know the price and where to buy this figure, I did have mine imported from Japan from Ami, but my buddy from Agelessgeeks, I believe, did just get this in stock, or will within a week, so you can check out Agelessgeeks.com, and when you check out, use code name Daredevil, and you will get yourself a bit of a discount. If you can't find something on their website, I do highly recommend going through their Instagram or their Facebook page. I will put more information in the description below. And if you would like to support the channel, don't forget to subscribe and click on that notification bell. And if you liked it, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, oh well, I guess you didn't like it, but thanks for watching. I will see you later. Daredevil 19 here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Yamaguchi. We do get a dope image of Midoriya, then it does say DVD. So we do get the window right there in the front of the box, and on the top says figure complete and Yamaguchi and let's get this figure, but to take a closer look at what
which do come on the figure out of the packaging, and you can see those do have the pegs. The peg holes down you. And you can see the pegs. Damn it, I said pegs again. Bastard. Damn it. And then we do get those angled swivel. Whoopsie daisy.